Wired magazine, one of the US-based publications that typically tries to predict things, said that we're living in a new golden age of television where the content is richer than it's ever been. We think they're exactly right. And as you looked, there were a number of new devices and service models and things like that. But the people at the center of the content and the people at the center of the distribution and touching consumers in their daily lives are still broadcasters. They're the people who've known how to make great television for a long, long time. Now, we do believe that change is the new constant. You're never going to be able to just do it the same way last year as you did last year, this year, and continue to prosper. You have to continue to innovate. You have to continue to find new ways to delight the consumer with the content or with the way that you reach them. But we also find a lot of innovation happening among broadcasters about how to do exactly that. So we believe that TV is immortal for several reasons. The first is that unlike some other media industries whose profit pools have seen real pressure and real decline, the TV medium just keeps getting richer. The technologies of things like HD and now 3D and 4,000 pixel projection in theaters and things like that continue to make the medium more robust, better to watch, better for viewers, and even better on smaller screens and mobile devices. The ability to access it anywhere on things like the web and the internet and mobile continues to bring it to consumers in different parts of their lives and what we'd call different media occasions. And then what we also see is that the level of creativity that's coming out of media companies and content creators, whether it be for news or sports or serialized content, is actually better than ever before too, because you've put the means of content creation in the hands of lots of very creative people who really understand their consumer base. And it's the same folks who've been making great content for years, but now they can do it in even more ways at higher or lower price points depending on what the use of the content is. We believe that autostereoscopic technology and things like that are very important because one key for moving 3D from being event-driven into everyday is really things like taking away the glasses and making it easy to interact with a 3D set in the same way that we do today with HD without the barrier of, not being able to move or having to have glasses on or something like that. So technologies that take those barriers down will help enhance adoption. We do think long-term that it will absolutely have a significant place. What we think though is still happening today is that broadcasters are really experimenting. They're trying to figure out exactly what the right types of content are and what the right types of business models are to deliver it to consumers. Clearly in theater, it has taken a much faster uptake because the economics there are proving to be pretty good. It costs 10 to 20% more to produce a movie in 3D, but the box office returns have been 35 to 50% higher. So the economics are holding water very nicely. In broadcast and to the home, what's happening is people are exploring those models. They're finding it very compelling with certain types of sport, some deeper, rich content that's visually compelling, like discovery and outdoor type content. But the question of how many people have sets in the homes, will it still be event-driven versus everyday, is still an open question. And technology is a big part of that. As you move toward technologies that have no glasses, like autostereoscopic and other things, that probably takes down the barriers to broad adoption.